Welcome London, welcome America. Meghan's tantrum. Video circulating online shows Harry and Meghan in nasty hotel room fight after his awkward speech at the United Nations. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were spotted leaving a chic cafe claimed by Robert De Niro in New York yesterday. The Sussexes delighted in supper with companions at Lacanda Verde hours after the Duke's discourse at the UN General Assembly to stamp Nelson Mandela International Day. Meghan grinned as she held Harry's hand as they left the Italian cafe serving Chef Andrew Carmellini's menu. The previous Suits entertainer put on a fabulous showcase in a high-contrast jumpsuit, while she wore her hair in a smooth braid. The Duchess finished her outfit with a couple of dark heels and conveyed a red calfskin pack. It was Meghan's third difference in the day after prior appearances at the UN and at Soho's Crosby Street Hotel with women's activist dissident Gloria Steinem. Harry cut a more easygoing figure in dark pants, a blue shirt and dim softened cowhide mentors. The supper came following a bustling day for the Sussexes, who are living in the US subsequent to stopping imperial obligations in 2020. Harry cautioned of a worldwide attack on majority rules government and opportunity as he tended to the UN. In his discourse, the Duke recounted the risks of environmental change, the COVID pandemic, weaponizing untruths and disinformation, the conflict in Ukraine and early termination regulations in the US. He said, "This has been a difficult year and an excruciating 10 years. We're surviving a pandemic that keeps on desolating networks in each side of the globe, environmental change unleashing devastation on our planet, with the most weak experiencing in particular, the trivial few, weaponizing falsehoods and disinformation to the detriment of the many. And from the horrendous conflict in Ukraine to the moving back of established freedoms here in the United States. We are seeing a worldwide attack on majority rules system and opportunity, the reason for Mandela's life." The Duke likewise talked about his late mother Princess Diana's gathering with the previous South African innovator in March 1997. He said, "On my wall, and in my heart consistently, is a picture of my mom and Mandela meeting in Cape Town in 1997. The photograph was introduced to me by the late Archbishop Desmond Tutu, whose fellowship and motivation were their own prized gift. My significant other and I had the pleasure of presenting our 4-month-old child to him back in 2019. At the point when I previously took a gander at the photograph, straight away what leaped out was the delight on my mom's face. The fun-loving nature, sauciness, even unadulterated joy to be in fellowship with one more soul so dedicated to serving mankind. Then, at that point, I checked Mandela out. Here was a man with the heaviness of the world on his shoulders, requested to recuperate his country from the destruction of its past and change it for what's to come. A man who had persevered through the actual most exceedingly terrible of humankind, horrible prejudice and state-supported mercilessness.